My module, the idea, actually, John had set it up some time ago. Part of what to do, I have a number of things to do. One is that is to speak about what is this whole journey from my perspective, what the journey of yoga is like. I can, kind of go over this history of what as I was when I started at age 38, and then 5 years later, 10 years later, and how the practice evolves over time. So shedding that light to it. The other is also to give some perspective and history of yoga through me. It's fortunate for students of mine that I happen to have the good fortune to study from two world masters, Pattabhi Jois and BKS Iyengar, and then how that all blended into discovering who they were and then getting into that and becoming a senior teacher in the Iyengar style, so which is part of the students in the Dharma Path 3. This is their legacy now, from me to them, and from me up to Guruji and Pattabhi Jois, and back to their teacher, Krishnamacharya. So to add that perspective. But there's a number of things in this, since I'm a specialist, a senior teacher in the Iyengar style now, is to see that a number of things are understood. How to go in a pose, be in a pose, come out of a pose well, even though they're done, but I want to see it. There are things I've learned in this precision, little safety precautions that as a younger student you can get away with because you don't detect that that's a problem. But after 40 years you start seeing, you have a little bad habit here and it shows up 20 years later. Just like if I sit like this for a while, it doesn't bother me, it feels comfortable. But 20 years later, yes, everything is just finished, right? All these things. So this years in practice is relevant to that. So some things you can learn that I can pass on, and it's in how we do poses, how we look at it, and also shed, another focus on things others teachers may be covering. This really understanding that yoga is the study of life itself. What is it like? Not how I want it to be, how it should be, but how it is. And the study of the self, because it's us living in this environment, moving on, and getting this kind of philosophical concept across. And that's a vast topic. It's a vast topic, and some will understand a little bit of it, but it can shed insights into it, because what is this journey about? It's a lot more than I ever imagined when I started.